Hi everyone, I hope you all are great. Today we'll have usage errors. First, you have to log in using the apluslearn.com. Click on any want to language at the grade 7, I mean. Chapter is usage error and lesson is career errors with science, career errors with everyday use. So after clicking on your name, you move over here and you click on. After clicking on the A plus student, you move over here and you click on your name. Okay, then you go to the English, which is also language arts, and then grade 7. Under grade 7, we scroll down until we find usage error. Okay. All right. So we have correct errors with signs. So now we have the sign over here, and there's an error on the sign. So you would have to correct the error that you can see on the sign. Okay, so we have caution, you're under video surveillance. Okay, now it's very wrong here. It is not correct. It's the error. Okay, your should be changed to you are. Okay, so you are is a possessive pronoun that means belonging to you, and you are is a contraction for you are. Okay, so this is the full word, and then you just make it contracted to you are. Okay, so instead of saying you're under surveillance, you're supposed to say you are, because you don't use your for that. Most people make mistake when they want to say you are, they usually would just say your, but your is actually wrong because it's a possessive pronoun. Okay, so let's look at another one here. We have thank you for your patience during construction. Now, what is the error here? We have what? Patience. Okay, now if there's something wrong here, you can tell that patience is the wrong one. Why? Because patients should be changed to patients, okay? Patients are people receiving medical attention. So whenever you say this, you're referring to someone in the hospital that they call a patient, okay? And then patience, okay? Patience here is the ability to remain calm and relaxed in the face of delay or difficulty. So that's why we have here, thank you for your patience, okay? You shouldn't be patient during construction. Okay, so you have to take notes. These are common errors that people make while writing or something. Also here we have a whole new travel experience. Now we have what whole. Okay, we have whole. This is what we have right now, a whole new travel experience. Of course, when you say whole, it is wrong. Okay, whole should be changed to whole. All right, a hole is an opening that goes through something. Whole means complete or entire. When you say whole here, it means complete or entire. And this one is an opening that goes through something, like dig the hole underground, like under the ground, something like that. So when you say whole, it has the same pronunciation. Okay, it has the same pronunciation with whole, but they have different meanings. Okay, same pronunciation but different meanings, which can be a little bit confusing, because if you say whole, you might be thinking it's this one, but it's actually the whole with W. Okay, so you have to take note of this error as well. Okay, so let's look at another example. All right, so we have correct the one error here. Please drive safety. Okay, so safety. This can be easily missed because you might think that it is safely, but it's actually safety with T, not L. Now, safety should be changed to what? Safely. Okay, safely. Safety is a noun, safely is an adverb. The verb drive is being modified, so you use the verb what? Safely, the adverb safely. So, of course, you cannot say please drive safety. You say please drive what? Safely. Okay, drive here what is a verb, so it modifies what's the adverb safely. Okay, all right, so yeah, let's go to the test now. All right, so correct the one error we have here. This medication may affect your mental alertness. Do not drive or operate machinery. So can you check here and tell me what is the error here? So instead of effects, okay, the medication may affect your mental alertness. You say the medication affects your mental alertness. Okay, so we have here warning: contents are flammable. What do you think is the error here? Is it contents or contents? Which of them? All right, so we have contents after. Okay. All right, so a whole new travel experience. What's the error here? First or the second one to be corrected? Okay, so we have the first one. So the water is too shallow for driving. So is it the first or the second? We have correct the one error. Okay, so we have the first one. So professional science and lettering. Is it first or second? Correct the one error here. So we have signs, not with apostrophe and s. So we buy used cars. Correct the error here. Is it the first or the second? Okay, so we buy, not buy as in goodbye. Thank you for your patience during construction, first to second. Okay, so we have the first one. Alright, that's it for this lesson. We'll move on to the next one. Tell me if you have any questions before we continue. All right, since we have no questions, we'll continue. So we have correct errors in everyday use. So we have here correct the one error. Just 10 more days and I will be in London. Now, days here should be changed to days. Okay? Days is a possessive noun that means belonging to a day. Days is a plural noun that means more than one day. So you cannot say days in a possessive form. It is totally wrong. So when are you coming back? I could use some help preparing for the party. I totally forgot that all of your cousins is coming too, so I had to go back to the store. So I totally forgot that all of your cousins is coming. So since cousin is already in plural, it's supposed to be what? Ah, okay. It should be changed to ah. All of your cousins is plural, but is singular. The number of the subject and number of the verb should agree. Okay, all of your cousins are, not is. Okay. So come meet us. We are sitting under the red umbrella. There's more red umbrellas on this beach that I can possibly count. You will have to be more specific. So we have here there is, okay. Now there should be changed to there are because they have more umbrellas on the bridge. So instead of there is it's supposed to be there are. There is a contraction that means there is or there has. Okay. Umbrellas is plural, but there is used for singular now. So we're supposed to have what? There are more umbrellas. Okay. So these are just common errors that people make in everyday use. So let's go to the test and you can share your answer. Mom and I are finally going to see that new documentary about chocolate. So what is the error here? Correct the one error here. So what do we have here as the error? Two instead of two. Okay, just two. Then, how are things going over there? Kinda weird. Grandpa is making us sushi tacos for dinner. Uh huh. So, what is the error here? Grandpa is making us sushi taco for dinner. First to second here. What's the error? Okay, so we have Grandpa Is. Okay, now Mom got way too intense with the unicycle tricks this afternoon. What's the error here? Correct one error here. So we have two instead of just two. Okay. Then when my parents see my new haircut, they're probably going to flip out first to second. So instead of there, it's supposed to be they are probably going to flip out. So they are. Okay. So here we have come with us. We are eating under the red umbrella. There's more red umbrellas on this beach than I can possibly count. You'll have to be more specific. So is it the first or the second? So we have what? There are, because it's more than one umbrella. Then just 10 more days and I will be in London. What's the error here? First or second? Okay, so we have days. All right, it's supposed to be the second one, okay, not the one that is possessive form, okay? All right, that's it for our lesson today on that usage error. Can you tell me if you have any questions? All right, since we have no questions, we'll end here. Complete this lesson if you haven't. See you next time. Bye.